I would have never been able to think about this. So kudos to you, man.
Right.
I mean, that's why,
Awesome.
that's why you do what you do. All right, guys, I'm so excited for this Dorasti visit to Gray Sweater by Chef Andrew Black. He's done some amazing job in Oklahoma City. He's been a friend of ours for a long time. Haven't met him in person yet, but just can't be excited enough to see what he's got cooking for us inside. We're gonna do some caviar tasting. We have some really exciting news for him as well. I've seen his story from afar, but now I'm excited to meet him in person.
Chef, welcome, man.
Finally, nice to meet you.
Finally, yeah. I mean, how long we've been talking on the phone, right?
It's been a long
A
time.
long time.
I knew I wanted to do a restaurant without boundaries and barriers. I knew I wanted to do a restaurant without allegiance. I knew I wanted to do something where we can go to the place of unknown to us. Not that people have never been there, but to us. We wanted to wake up and try to get there. I've been very, very, very blessed to have great ambassadors around me. They allow me to elevate them, and I allow them to elevate me.
Sure. Wow.
Because
It's a cohesive effort.
it's a
right?
cohesive effort.
Yeah.
So, you know, I have people around here that came to us past this restaurant several times and wonder if they wanted to work here because it was too small. Didn't know if they would make money. But the person said, you know what, I forget money and I dreamt that this was a place and they're here. And those things I don't take lightly. You know, it's the exec sous chef in Gray Sweater right now that I opened a restaurant with, and he was just a guy who made the meatball. Now he runs this place. You know?
Yeah.
So it's those little things.
Elevating other people
yes,
around you.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
It's those little things that make us who we are now.
What's the drive behind this, right? What is it that, you know, what's your secret sauce, man?
One is to be always curious. Never wake up and not be curious.
Always be curious.
Always be curious about what you're doing. I'm a very curious person. I love to question everything around me because it gives answers. Be true to what you're doing.
Okay.
Always remain true to the craft. Don't try to cheat the craft you're doing, so to speak. And finding your niche is a big thing.
Sure.
You have to find your niche. We had to say, okay, what are we good at? What do we deliver? We're obsessed. Everyone is obsessed. But answer the question honestly, what are we good at?
What do you want?
Who we want to be.
Yeah.
And I think that is, I look at it as we are a luxury brand of food.
Sure.
And there are people that appreciate that.
Exactly.
The caviar is not cheap, but it's the best freaking caviar you can find in the nation.
Exactly.
The hune, the best. So everything we do, it's about bringing the best to this restaurant, to this town, to this city. And we want when somebody enter into our premises, they're having something that is the best. They don't have to fly to New York for it.
Of course,
They don't have
yeah.
to fly to LA for it. It's right in Oklahoma. It's the best product.
It's the best.
So that is what makes not me, but the team successful right now.
That's great.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing.
Oh, absolutely.
Being aligned, being true to yourself, knowing what you want.
Yeah, absolutely.
Having the right team, elevating other people, you know, going for the best.
Absolutely.
And at Dorasti, one of our other company mottos is there's no shortcut to excellence.
There's none.
There is none.
When I search for ingredients for this room, it's like, don't send me ordinary crap. We're not ordinary.
Yeah. No.
Send me something that makes me wake up the next day and say to myself, my God, where did I get that?
Absolutely.
What is that?
Chef, thank you. So you have the Premium Reserve Kaluga that you've been using. It's our honor to go ahead and introduce the Gray Sweater version of Premium Reserve Kaluga.
There it is.
Exclusive for, you know, Gray Sweater and Oklahoma City. Please do
It's been a long time coming. We have worked hundreds of hours trying to perfect this, put it together, and so grateful. This is big moments. Big moments.
It's our honor to bring this to you and your staff and team and the people of Oklahoma, actually. Throughout our conversation today, you've told me so many different attributes that have made Gray Sweater and what you've contributed to it that has made it excellent. So for us to be able to collaborate with you on this thing means that we're fully aligned in our vision when it comes to providing excellence to our guests, right? And that's no different. And when it comes down to making sure that our crafts, because at the end of the day, your craft is, displaying the best. You have, you talk about the Gray Sweater story. For us, the Dorasti story is no different. We want to be able to bring excellence.
Well, let's pop this thing.
Yeah.
Let's pop this thing. I want to hear a pop.
Yeah.
Hear a little pop.
Oh, yeah. I heard the pump. Oh.
Oh.
Premium Reserve.
Just
Gray
like
Sweater,
Gray Sweater,
Kaluga.
Andrew Black. Come on, let's taste
do
this
it.
thing. I feel like we should do a bump with
I was
this
just
one.
about to say
I
that.
feel like we should do a bump
You're
with
a
this
mind
one.
reader on top of all this stuff.
I feel like we should do a bump with this one.
You're a multifaceted man, sir.
Let's do it. Hey,
Let's do it. Cheers.
cheers.
Just gotta be the wrap on.
That's it, guys.
In Oklahoma City, you can bet yourself you're gonna have
Yeah.
the best
This is awesome.
at Gray Sweater.
This is one of those things. Drop the mic. Love the branding also. I'm big on brand.
Yes.
Brand, for me, a brand is a promise. When I create a brand, it's a promise I create to somebody.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely, my friend.
Are you gonna
Thank you.
cook for us a little bit? Are you gonna cook together at this point, or?
Think I need to, right?
If we come this far, what do you think?
Let's do it.
All right.
All right.
It'll be my honor to see you do that. Okay.
Well,
thanks
let's
for having
do it,
me.
young man.
Thank you.
All right, good deal. So this dish we're gonna make, right? We're gonna, in Gray Sweater, when we concept our dish, when we make our dish, we've found out that no matter how we start the dish and think it's good, it's either weeks after we realize from elevating the dish how far we can take it. And this is a dish, certainly, once I start getting the Santa Barbara huni from you, and it is so sweet, I knew that I need something a little salty with it on a nice crostini just to pop it. So it's like getting the best of both worlds in your mouth in 2 bites.
Sure.
And so that's what we're gonna do with this one right here, right? So I'm trying to find, sometimes you receive your uni, everyone out there might be wondering about a uni.
Yeah.
It's a sea urchin, but sometimes you get a uni, and to show you how your unis, they're just really well treated and really taken care of, and it's the best of the best. Because a lot of time you get uni, and I'm trying to find one so I can show the audience how to clean it or so. But there's no bloodline on this one here. But ever so often, sometimes you get a uni and there's bloodline under it. And it's important that you clean it. Now, I'm really trying to see if I can find one.
Well, we're trying to do our best as possible for you not to see that.
Right,
So.
I'm trying to find, I'm gonna go ahead and open this etc.
Yeah.
And as much as I know, I wanna hear from you. Because, how long you been doing this now?
Our family's been in the caviar business for 40 plus years.
Exactly.
And voila. So the first thing that you want to look for is no oil on top, right? So
And why is that?
Because oil means that the caviar has been sitting there for quite some time. That's one of the things that's in there. The second part is that the eggs have been popped, right? And it's just been lingering there. That's not a good sign. Good caviar, if you're paying premium money for any good caviar, you should know what you're getting, right? And who you're getting it from. But you always got to go through your checkpoints as well too. And you look at it, you got to make sure all the pearls are pretty much nicely done. Do you smell anything in here? I mean, what does it smell like to you? Any fishiness?
Not really.
Good caviar
Yeah.
should never be fishy.
It's
taste.
not, yeah, no, it's as clean as it gets.
It's got to be clean. I mean, you know, you
You
don't,
almost can,
you can't,
yeah.
you can't
Guys,
smell.
yeah. I wish
mean-
everyone could smell this right now.
I mean-
but it is as clean as it gets. And you know what? A lot of people who've never had caviar might be thinking, oh, it's fishy. I'm not gonna eat that. Guys, this does not taste fishy at all.
So, chef, you know what? You gotta show us how to do a quenelle at
Oh,
home.
there's more coming up. You're gonna make a quenelle, young man.
I mean, you know,
So a quenelle, you know, it's one of the first things you learn to do. Back in the days, I don't know if they still do it. It's showing my age now. But you get 2 spoons, and the old goal is to make it look like a football, not our football from different countries. I'm talking American football.
American football.
Yes.
Yeah.
The whole goal is to let it look like that. So
So what do you need for that to happen?
2 spoons.
2 spoons.
2 spoons, and
Does it have to be deep spoons like that? Like
any
yeah,
spoon, any spoon your little heart desire.
Okay.
So you're going back and forth.
Oh yes.
See that? And you're like turning it, forming it, shaping.
Oh my
Right.
goodness.
So your turn is coming up. Just
All
not
right.
yet, okay?
Well, we may have to do football bumps.
Football bumps. There you go.
Oh, and look how beautiful that makes it look like. Presentation
Is a key.
Is so important. That's
All right,
great
sir.
advice.
We're gonna smoke these now.
Oh my goodness.
And that is our dish. That's one of our dish on the gray sweater. All right.
This is a beautiful dish. Chefs are artists, right? And this is exactly what I mean by artists. It's like you have the ability to display your art, and you do it in so many different ways. I would have never been able to think about this. So kudos to you,
All
man.
right.
I mean, that's why.
Awesome.
That's why you
Now,
do what you do.
Come on, why don't you have one? Have this one. Try this one. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, look at that.
Just go all in, huh? I feel bad because this looks too pretty.
Oh, look at it happen.
All right, let's do it. Cheers.
Is it good? Is it bad?
I just don't know what happened to my mouth right now. Like,
Awesome.
so many different great things just was in that dish. And you made it look so easy and simple, but it wasn't.
It's like the perfect combination, though, you know? Mm-hmm. It's the sweetness, and the thing with it, it's not overly salt. It's just all comes together.
My goodness. So what are we doing here, chef?
So, this is a Vermonte. And
Vermonte.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, and
Smells good.
smells good, right?
Yeah.
We're gonna just really flash sear our scallops, and we're gonna cook it down in this. So you're gonna put them in here.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait, so only one side of it?
Only one side.
Only one side. And why is that?
Because of texture. I
Texture.
want you to go through those different texture.
Gotcha.
And so we started the cooking at the bottom of it. Now I want to cook everything in this beurre blanc, and it's that texture going through.
Yeah.
Now this is the sauce.
Okay.
Okay.
This is the sauce? Like what?
This
what-
is
but
the huni.
I know you got
Yeah.
secrets, but you
This
know, you gotta give us a little bit of that
This
insight.
is the huni beurre blanc. So
Okay.
we take the huni,
Okay.
we make a butter out of it. So we have butter in a rubber coupe with the huni, and then we run it through a tammy.
So we got the scallops, they're inside the sauce, the magic sauce.
Yes.
And I think it's about a minute and a
So
half
we're
or
gonna
so.
now in the cooking process, you're thinking of all your dishes in your head.
Mm-hmm.
How do you want each ingredients to represent themselves well? Here's the sauce need to be thick. thin. Taste, where the sauce plays a part in this. When we compose a dish, it's like building an album, so to speak.
Yes.
Every note has to hit. So now I just rub just a little butter on it, okay? As you can see. Then a little salt.
Okay. Salt bay it.
Salt bait. Now you notice I'm start using this side up?
Yeah.
Because I want a purity of it again. Okay? Okay? Now remember I told you were gonna get your chance to do your quenelle?
Yes, this is it.
This is it. This is it.
You're gonna have to get me on the camera for this one, chef. Just like that.
Just like that.
This caviar is the shrinky. Shrinky is great for recipes. You know, there's some caviars that it's really not recommended to mix with recipes, but when you have, you know, they're really good just for caviar bumps or, you know, on a Bellini or just by itself. But there's some caviars that are just made for recipes, and the shrinky is just one of those caviars.
Here, you want to try this?
All right, so it's my turn.
You go down,
Okay.
flat,
Yep.
you turn it.
I should be able to manage that,
To be
right?
formed,
But
okay?
just wait. Yeah, I gotta start this from scratch. So I'm gonna do that. So,
Flat, there you go. Put the spoon flat again. There you go. There you go. Almost got it. You know
like-
we don't have all day for this, right?
No, we don't.
I'm just messing with you.
but if you're doing this at home, you gotta follow this lead.
Yeah, and you scoop it up. So you don't want to
Ah.
go flat all the way. Let me show you something. So it's flat like this, but once I go down, I want to edge it again. So I flatten it out. You see that?
Oh, I gotcha.
Yeah, I'm managing
It's like dough.
it.
It's like, you know,
So once you go
all in
flat
the
like
wrist.
that, then you're kind of using the edges of your spoon. You see that?
beautiful,
Yeah.
beautiful.
Scallops, caviar, and honey beurre blanc.
This looks great, chef. This was such a great experience. It was a pleasure. It was an honor to be in your
Absolutely.
kitchen. And honestly, if you're in Oklahoma or you go past through Oklahoma, you gotta come to Gray Sweater. You gotta check this place out.
You know, it's not, I tell you what, the beauty about it and why we're where we're at is the support of the city, people in Oklahoma. That is what, you know, we opened and COVID kind of hit us. And so that's what's the beauty, is the support. But then I've been blessed to really have great people around me. All
Thanks
right.
for having me.
Oh, absolutely, man.
It was great.
It's
I'm
always a
coming back.
pleasure, yes.
Thanks, chef. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thanks for being with us. If you love this video and you want to watch more videos like this, please subscribe to our channel, subscribe to our newsletter, and follow us on Instagram and Facebook for more content like this. Thank you.